We are going to look at the counter use case using the approximation schema design pattern in MongoDB. Counters are very commonly used in tracking the number of visitors to a web page or the number of calls to a web API. For this demo, I'm going to start a MongoDB instance. So for this, I'm going to run the MongoD executable, and I'm going to pass the DB path parameter to specify where we want to create the data files. And the next thing I want to do is run a container image for the demo. The container image gives us an example of a coin toss, where when you toss a head, you increment the counter value by 2. And when you toss a tail, you don't change the counter value. So we're essentially halving the number of writes to the database. The reason why this works is that there is an equal probability of tossing a head or a tail. So if you get a head in 50% of the cases and you increment the number by 2, you're essentially getting the same as the number of coin tosses. So I'm going to use the docker run command. I'm going to attach a terminal to it, and I'm going to run the pocket theories / count MongoDB container image. And as soon as I run this, you can see it tossed a head and incremented the counter by 2. And now it's tossed a tail, and there is no change to the counter value. So there is a difference between the number of coin tosses recorded in the database and the actual number of coin tosses, but this is an approximation. And as you get to a very large number, the differences are very negligible, because suppose you want to say that the number of visitors to my website were 50,000. It doesn't matter whether it was actually 50,056 or 50,021. You just want to have an approximation, and that's where this is really useful. So here you can see the number of actual coin tosses is 49, and the toss count says it's 46. But you will see that these numbers are very close together, and when these numbers are huge, that small difference doesn't really matter much.